Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a handbag review that's pretty extensive, and I'm going to be looking at 3 of my top handle bags in my collection. And the reason that I picked these 3 specifically is because they are 3 different bags that are pretty expensive. They are kind of compared to one another just based on the shape and the style and kind of the functionality, but they are all pretty different and they have pretty different features. So I'm going to go through each bag. I'm going to give you kind of all of the pros and cons. I am going to share how I've justified having all 3 of them in my collection. I do really love top handle bags, so they are my favorite type of bag, and I will be able to kind of show you the differences between them based on the material, the size, what fits in each of them. So this may be a longer video for me. Before I get into the comparison, I did just want to introduce myself. My name is Alyssa and I have a blog called The Gal's Guide. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, you are definitely in the right place if you like handbags, so please be sure to click that little subscribe button down below. I'd love to have you join this little community here. And a huge thank you as always to my current subscribers. I really love talking with you in the comments down below, and I just always appreciate your support. So thank you for being here. That being said, let's get into the comparison. So the first bag I'm going to show you was the first bag that I got out of all 3. So this one is the Saint Laurent Sac de Jour in the baby size, and this is in the mock croc with the silver Saint Laurent here, and it does come with a crossbody strap that is removable, so I'll show you on the inside. You can clip it on there, and it also comes with a lock, and I don't have the key because I bought this pre-loved, but it does come with the lock and the little cover on top. And then on the inside of the bag, you have this insert that is removable. So it's an insert that gets buttoned into the middle of the bag, and you can remove it, which is awesome. So essentially you have a wallet inside of the bag. So it just opens up like this, and there's no zipper on the top, so your bag is fully open. And then it has this kind of accordion style on the sides, and it does have silver feet on the bottom. So I bought this one first, well knowing I had all of these on my wish list. I bought this one because it honestly is the most classic in my opinion, and it was the most affordable. So this bag, I believe, retails for just under $2,000. I will put all the prices and the measurements in the description box down below so you can kind of compare those as well. But I bought this pre-loved, so I bought this for around $1,600, and I have loved every inch of this bag. I have used it constantly. It is my go-to black bag, and I'll tell you why. Because it really looks very classic. It doesn't look casual at all. So I always wear this when I go out to dinner. I've worn this to work. I really think this bag is very functional, and it does fit a lot. I will say it's nice to have the compartment in the center, but it does kind of limit what you can fit on each side. So if you are looking to get more in it, I do recommend taking out the insert. But it's definitely great value for money that you get a full leather insert with the bag. So that's pretty huge. I did get the dust bag with this as well, and I purchased this on Tradesy. I have seen more of them. So again, this is the baby size, and it's not like a mini bag. I would call this more of a small bag, and they do have this in many other sizes. So they have a size that is smaller than this one. I believe it's the nano. And then they have a size bigger than this that's called the small, and then they have a medium size in this as well. Those are both much bigger than this bag. So this is kind of considered a mini bag. To me, this is definitely a small bag, but I would not call it a mini bag by any stretch. The next bag is a mini bag. So the next bag is in a mini size, and this one is the Fendi Peekaboo in the size mini. This one I have in the lambskin. This is in a pale baby pink, and the color is called Soap, and it has a blue leather top handle with the crossbody strap. And I'm going to show you just for comparison in the size. This one is substantially smaller than this one as far as the height, but as far as the width, the Fendi mini bag is actually pretty similar, or maybe even a little bit bigger. And to be honest with you, this one does stretch a lot more than this one just because of the material. So I'm going to kind of go through some of the features on this bag. So this one, it also doesn't have a zipper on top, but what you do is you push these in, which I don't like doing it because I don't really love the look, but you push these in and you twist, which closes that part of the bag. So you do have more security here. Nothing's gonna fall out of the top because you have it closed here. So this bag is definitely more secure than the Saint Laurent. However, this one does not have feet, so it's just leather on the bottom. And it also has kind of an accordion type thing, but it's more of like a pouch look to it. I'm gonna take this out because you'll see when you close these, the lambskin is so soft that it starts to crease, and I don't want that to happen. But so it does say Fendi on the button, on the twists here. It does say Fendi on the hardware here. And then the inside is two separate sides, and it's just kind of blocked off by this centerpiece. There's no compartment in the center. However, you do have in the center, on one side you have a card slot, and then on the other side you have a zipper compartment. And what you get with this bag is a raincoat, which is such a cute feature, like especially because it's lambskin, like you don't want it to get damaged in the rain. You get a raincoat to go on top of your bag. So I also bought this pre-loved. I bought this off of the RealReal, and I paid a similar price point to the Sac de Jour. I think I paid around $1,600 something. However, this bag retails for $2,400, I believe, something around there. And also, keep in mind, these price points do go up, so I don't know exactly what it is, but I will put them in the description. So this is a pretty pricey bag. This one actually is from the 2018 collection, and so I really love the look of this bag so much. However, the material, of course, is not as forgiving as the mock croc on the Saint Laurent, but this is the look of this bag. And then I'm going to show you one more bag that I'm going to compare these to. And it is one of the newer bags that I have in my collection just because it took me such a long time to pick which variation I wanted, and also it is not an affordable bag by any stretch. This is the Lady Dior in the size medium. So this one is by far the biggest, but I'm going to show you in comparison. So compared to the Saint Laurent, it is just a little bit bigger in height. The width is a little bit bigger. And I am going to show you these flipped around compared, but let's also compare it to the Fendi. So it is substantially bigger, but not by too much. And the width is pretty similar, but obviously the Dior bag is much taller. And all three of these bags, I do have the silver hardware on them, but on the Lady Dior, it's more of a gunmetal hardware. Like, it's this really beautiful gunmetal, and you can see the detail on the Dior. You have CD engraved on all of the silver details on the actual bag. Then you have this big, beautiful zipper kind of locket look. And this is in the denim, obviously. And it has this patent leather handles. And then when you open it up, it's just one big compartment. I do have a strap in there. I did buy this pre-loved, and I did not get a crossbody strap with it. However, I did get this for a really great price. I did buy this for under $2,000, similar to the other two. However, this bag retails for $4,000 with the strap and everything, so it was kind of a steal for me. However, it does have feet on the bottom, which is super important, and it's just a really nice structured bag. However, it is the most expensive. If you are looking to purchase this one, new or pre-loved, it is going to be the most expensive one out of the three. So before I show you what fits in each of them, I'm going to kind of talk through why I have all three. So primarily, this one is just a classic. I got this in the denim because it's so different from anything that I have in my collection. And I think if you are somebody who likes denim, having a denim bag you can really pair with a lot of things in your wardrobe. I do wear this with jeans, I wear this with black pants, I wear this with so much, and I really love to mix and match the different textures. So this bag is always going to be around. This is never going away. Honest to God, I think that this bag is going to stand the test of time forever. However, the downside of this is that if you do buy this bag new, it doesn't sell very well. The resale value of this bag is really not great. You're not going to make your money back for this bag. And so I would recommend buying this pre-loved because you will get a substantial discount. And then moving into the Fendi, this one also does not have a great resale value, which is why I got it for such a great price. And I do recommend this bag because it is definitely a staple for Fendi. However, I don't think it's as well known as the Dior or the Saint Laurent. Like, I don't think that people go, oh my god, that's a Fendi bag, if you're not in the kind of handbag community. So this one is a little bit more understated than all of them. However, the shape is really so iconic to Fendi. It has been around for so many years. And so if you know Fendi, you know the Peekaboo. Out of all three of these bags, I've seen this bag on celebrities the most. I wouldn't say I've seen this on, you know, like your average people, but I do see this bag on celebrities a lot, and that's kind of how I was attracted to it. I saw it on a few different people that I like and that I follow, and the functionality of this bag is great, and it's honestly all over YouTube. So if you don't like this review or the other review that I have, you can find so many reviews on this bag on YouTube. Like, everybody loves this bag. However, the resale value is also not good. When we move into the Saint Laurent, this one, you actually could make your money back for this bag. I have seen this sold at pretty good prices. I do see this bag go for around the same price that it's sold for now, and I do think that this bag is the most basic. And what I mean by that is I think that this shape and style is the one that is kind of the most well known by people. This one is going to be the one that I would say you'll get your money back for if you wanted to resell it. And also, it looks so elegant and chic. And the price point isn't like an Hermes bag, you know, like, it's very, very elegant and looks very nice and is very functional. So I would say between the three, if you are unsure and you're looking to make sure that if you needed to sell it, you would get your money back for it, I would say this one would be your best bet. So I'm going to show you what they look like styled as a top handle bag, as they all are. So you can kind of see the difference. They all have a very different look to them. And I will say, you know, this one I was able to purchase because I don't have anything that's mock croc in my collection, and I really, really wanted it. And I'd been looking for something that has this beautiful glossy look to it. And this bag does come in a lot of different variations of leathers and things too. So I was able to justify this because it was definitely a different texture in my collection. This one I was not able to justify as much because I obviously have so many top handle bags, but the reason I got this bag is because it's this shape, and the functionality of the bag is what I was really looking for. So the reason I like this bag is because I love the design of how it's two separate sides, but on each side it looks exactly the same, so it doesn't really matter which side is the front or the back. And I loved the fact that it came with a raincoat, and I don't have any bags that are this beautiful baby pink. So all three of them are very different in their texture, in their material, in the colors, which is why I have all three. But I'm going to show you what they look like on me styled as a clutch. So first we have the Saint Laurent. So it's very, very elegant. And it has, of course, the little lock here hanging down. And then a crossbody. You can wear it. You could also wear it crossbody, and it does hang pretty high up. Move into the Fendi Peekaboo, and this one is the trendiest bag of the three. And when you wear it crossbody, it also falls pretty high up, which I really like. Then you have the medium Lady Dior, and this one I would say looks the most traditional in my opinion. However, it gives it a little bit of an edge in the denim with the gunmetal. So I don't have the crossbody strap that goes with this bag, but this is what it looks like when you carry it. Next, I'm going to flip you guys around and I'm going to show you everything that fits in all three of these bags. Starting with the beautiful Saint Laurent, we're going to put in some mints, and I'll show you. Put them on one side. I'm going to put in my Chanel pouch, sunglasses, hand sanitizer, key fob in the center here, my wallet, mascara, I'm going to put that in the center pocket, perfume rollerball, this is also YSL. So this is what this looks like. So I've got a lot of stuff on one side, I have a bunch of things in the center, and then I just have my wallet over here. So I'll also show you where my phone would go. So then I put my phone over here, and I do have a ton of space still over here. The shape of this bag doesn't change at all. It's very, very structured. So I'm also going to put a face mask over here, and you could still fit a little bit more, but that's really all I would carry here. You could not really fit a notebook, so I have this notebook here that's about the size of an iPad mini, and you could get it in here. If you took out the center pocket, you could fit that in here horizontally, but you really have to do it in a strategic way to get it in there. Like, it's not gonna fit with all of this stuff, and you'd have to take this out. Moving on to the Fendi Peekaboo. This is such a cute little bag. So the notebook here would not fit. So you can stand it up and just see that it is way too big for this bag. You could, if you needed to carry it, you could, but this would be more for the small size of the Fendi Peekaboo, and it really doesn't fit very nicely in here. So I'm gonna put my sunglasses in here horizontally on one side, along with my phone and the mints. The other side, I'm going to put in the hand sanitizer, my Chanel pouch, my wallet as well, and then this wouldn't close on this side, so I would have to kind of fix this. So I reorganized here. I have the Chanel pouch with my wallet. My wallet is vertical and the pouch is horizontal, and then I have the hand sanitizer there. And I put the mints back over here. So we've got the sunglasses, my phone, and mints, so that you would be able to close these. I don't know how much more you could really get in here, you know, aside from these things. So I've got my mascara and the perfume. I'm just going to lay them in here. My key fob. Then the face mask. So I wouldn't stuff this too much more because it is pretty packed. As you can see, it does really stretch open, and which is why it would really kind of put pressure on this leather to close it up. So this is how I would leave it. I would leave it open. If you were going somewhere you needed to close it, you probably wouldn't want to stuff it so much, but you can see the difference that this one doesn't obviously fit as comfortably as much as the Saint Laurent does. Okay, bag number 3, I'm going to show you what fits in here. So the notebook doesn't really fit in here either. This one doesn't fit through the zipper because this doesn't go, it doesn't stretch as far, so the zipper kind of cuts it off, whereas this does fit in the Sac de Jour Baby horizontally because you don't have any restrictions as to where it can fit into. So just keep that in mind if you have like an iPad mini or something that you're trying to get into one of these bags. So I'm going to show you that everything that I just put in those two bags does fit in this one as well. However, this one, there's no organization whatsoever. And this one is also a little bit more restrictive to get into, obviously, because it does have this zipper. It doesn't bother me, but it is something to keep in mind. The other two are much more open. So I've got my wallet, hand sanitizer, mints, the Chanel pouch, fob, sunglasses, mask, mascara, and perfume. So this one is basically one big black hole that really just fits everything. And honestly, I could still get so much more in here if I wanted to. I could fit a mini umbrella in here. I could fit a mini water bottle. Oh, let me also put my phone in here. I just realized the phone in there. And it just kind of takes everything and sucks it up. I don't even know if you can see it because it's so dark in there. But literally, it is one big black hole. Heavy compared to the other two. This one is definitely the heaviest bag out of all three. And then I would say second heaviest would be the Saint Laurent. And the lightest overall would be the Fendi. However, the Saint Laurent in this mock croc is very lightweight as well. It's just not as lightweight as the Fendi. I would say the Saint Laurent gives you the most organization and the most comfortability with what you can fit in here. The Fendi is, of course, the lightest, and well, the Dior fits the most, but it is just one big black hole, and it's also the heaviest. So out of the three, I mean, you be the decider. So again, just to reiterate, this is just my opinion, but out of the three, I think you get the most value out of the Saint Laurent because of the fact that it comes with the insert. It is super lightweight, comfortable to wear. It's really easy to get things in and out. You can definitely organize this bag. And I would say as far as the width, it is your best bet because you really can get a lot in here, like laying horizontally. You kind of can play around with how you pack this bag. And I do think that this bag will stand the test of time. Along with that, the resale value of this bag is really good. Saint Laurent is really a luxurious brand. I would say it's just as expensive as Fendi, and then Dior is of course just like in another caliber. I would say Dior is kind of upping it to Chanel prices. So the Saint Laurent is really good value. I love all three of these bags, but I would say if I was going to recommend one of them, it would be the Saint Laurent Sac de Jour in the baby size. So that is going to conclude this video. If you're still here with me, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me today, and I hope that this was helpful for you if you are in the market for a new top handle bag and you've kind of been deciding between some of these contenders. Again, if you have any questions, please ask them in the comments down below. I would love to chat with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.